Well guys, the Can-Am Maverick X3 is finally here at the house. It has stopped raining. Not worried about this creek flooding, and happened to get this thing out of here. So we finally brought this freaking beast of a little machine that costs a lot of money, but we finally brought it out to the house. We can start making some more videos on this thing, start ripping this thing around in the backyard, and just have some fun with it out here at the new house. For those of you guys that don't know, or you guys are new to the channel, I bought this 2018 Maverick X3X RS Turbo R. It is a turbo, basically like the top of the line, you know. There's a couple models I think that are more than this one, but this one is the top of the line for the pretty much suspension, and you know, it's a 72 inches wide, 172 horsepower, you know, blah blah blah. But yeah, we finally brought this out to the house. We're gonna start making some more videos on this thing, ripping it in the backyard, and just having a lot of fun with this thing. I just wanted to show you guys. I recently got a lot of new subscribers, and I guarantee you most of you guys that are new to the channel didn't know I had this. So yeah, this is my 2018 Can-Am. Be on the lookout for more videos on this, but that is not what we're talking about today. We're talking about this truck today. This is my 2001 Dodge Ram 2500, 24 valve Cummins. A lot of you guys, new subscribers, aren't aware of all the stuff that I've done on my truck, so we're gonna go ahead and run through everything that I have done to this truck, because a lot of people ask, and it's better just to make a video showing everything that I have done to my truck. So first off, let's start out with just the stuff around the body, and then we'll go ahead and hit the engine, and then we'll go ahead and hit the inside of the truck. So starting off here on the front, I have the 4th gen bumper on there. Bought these brackets on Amazon. By the way, most of the parts that I'm going to talk about, I'll have a link in the description below to where you can pick them up on Amazon if you guys want to. If you guys don't really care, but just thought I'd say that. 4th gen bumper brackets bought on Amazon. This is a 42-inch curve MIG tuning light bar. I painted it white to match, you know, the truck. So moving up, I have the sport grill put on there. I use the stock bracket for that, and I'll show you guys when I do end up painting this white in another video how I got that on there. Got some aftermarket headlights, LED fog lights, LED headlights as well. I do want to get switchbacks, but it's kind of a pain with this 4th gen bumper because you do have to take the bumper off to get this headlight housing out. Yeah, it's kind of a pain. Moving on to the tire, these are 35 12.5 by 22 on some Anthem 22 by 14. I know with this, for some reason with these tires, it doesn't look like it has that much offset. Like, it seems like I had more offset with my 20 by 12s for some reason, I don't know. But these are negative 76 offset 22 by 14s. Lift is a 5.5 inch FabTech long arm kit. They were gracious enough to give me a good deal on that, so big shout out to FabTech, and then also Anthem, my wheel sponsor. Big shout out to them for sending these wheels over for the rig. Just got regular FabTech shocks in there, of course the long arm. Moving down to the fuel system, I recently just put in these Cat Advanced High Efficiency fuel filter and a water separator. Go check that out in my last video. And for the fuel running through that, I have a Fast 150 Titanium series. Fast 150 is just a basic one to go with. I wouldn't go with anything lower than a 150. That is a Fast 150 Titanium series. Back behind that are my traction bars. These were custom made, so I don't really have a brand for you. And yeah, that's pretty much it for that side. Moving to this side, I have a 4 to 8 inch diamond stack. You guys have seen that. It's been on the truck for a while. To run that diamond stack, of course, 4-inch straight pipe. Will go to a 5-inch soon. Once I take that out and put a camper shell on and put it straight out the back. You guys have heard me talk about that. Of course, tow mirrors, got to run them down. You know, even when I'm towing my freaking Can-Am, have them down. I mean, it looks good when they're up, but I'd rather just have them down because if you have them up, it makes you look like a dish. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Windows, 5% all the way around, 5% strip on the windshield. Sorry, my truck is a little dirty. You know, I live out here and it just gets dirty every single day. So moving on to the inside. Oh my god, this truck is so freaking dirty. Just to start off, you guys know, got the pillar gauges right here. These are glow shift. They work good for me for the past 2 years. The only one that is messed up is the fuel pressure. For some reason, it says I have like 30 fuel pressure, which is not true. I usually run like 15. Which is good about these is it has a regular gauge and then it has a digital. So even if the regular gauge shows 30, the digital shows the correct fuel pressure. So I have fuel pressure, boost, and trans temp. Down here by the steering wheel, I have my EGT, so it's right there. I like it. It doesn't get in the way. I can still see my my miles per hour. On this edge right here, I have all my other gauges and stuff like that, and I also have my speed. So if I can't, like if I'm leaning back like this freaking far or whatever, I don't know, I can still see my speed on the edge, which is nice. This is the Edge CTS2. Moving down here to the floor to the tuner. It's an Edge comp box. I run this on 5x1. You know, I could run on 5x5 if I wanted to, but I really don't, because I feel like I get more torque out of 5x1 for some reason. I don't know, rather than 5x5. So that's pretty much it for the inside. I'm not going to show like the whole inside of the truck because it is super dirty. Let's go ahead and look under the hood, and that's where all of the juicy stuff is. I mean, not really juicy, but that's where most of the dollar bills have went. So starting out in the front here, I have an AFE intake horn, a Sinister diesel. I actually want to remove that because of what Sinister diesel did a couple months back, but a Sinister diesel grid heater delete with my logo engraved into it. Shout out to Patrick and Joe for doing that for me. AFE cold air intake. Turbo down here is a Borg Warner SXE 364.5. I think that's right how you say it. I don't know. It's a Borg Warner 364.5. Like I said, I'll have everything listed in the description below if you guys want to know the specifics of it. But that is a turbo. I have ARP head studs. Right there on the manifold is a tap for the EGT. I have 150 horsepower injectors in here. I have I think that's pretty much everything for the inside the engine. ARP head studs, blah blah blah. Mishimoto intercooler. Shout out to Mishimoto for hooking it up with the intercooler. I do need to get a new AC condenser. That shit's beat up. It looks like someone punched that shit. But yeah, Mopar oil filter. And that's pretty much all I can think of for the engine. Fuel filter delete because you know, you don't need two fuel filters. And my fast wasn't even running to that one. Run straight to the VP44. It is a stock VP44. For those of you guys that are wondering. Anything else I can think of? I don't think so. I don't know. If I missed anything, I'll have it down in the bad thing about wearing freaking slides, dude. You get like a rock in there and you have to like shake your foot and shit. I don't know. But anyway, if I missed anything, I think that's pretty much everything that I've done. I've done a lot of stuff to this truck. I've taken stuff off. Like before, I used to have a 2.5-inch leveling kit, skyjacker with some Bilsteins, and then I switched to a 5.5-inch long arm. It is stock in the back. Made a video about that. Yeah, we'll see about lifting the back with the other. Wow, my overload springs actually did some work when I was towing my Can-Am the other day. Look at that. But yeah, we'll see about lifting the back. Oh, duh. Aftermarket tail lights, obviously. I demolded the back tailgate and the side molding right here. I have videos on that when I did that. I have an aftermarket third brake light that is covered in soot. We'll find the stack. But yeah, that's pretty much everything that I can think of right now. I've done so much stuff to this truck that, you know, it's hard to keep track of everything that you've done. But yeah, if I forgot anything, I'll definitely have a whole list of everything that I've done to this truck in the description below. So go ahead and check that out. Go ahead and hit the links if you guys want to buy something that I have. It will be a link on Amazon. So it does help me out, helps me improve the videos and the video quality if you guys do buy something from that link. So go ahead and check it out if you want. If you don't really care. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much gonna do it. Let me know from watching this video, what is one thing that I have that you want? Leave that in the description below, and let's see what everyone wants on their truck that I have. So that's pretty much gonna do it. Thanks for watching, guys. Definitely more videos to come, and I will catch you guys in the next one. See ya.